increases. Roadies and techs finalizing the stage before we go on. CMA Fest cameras moving in. The show is being taped for television. Are there half as many people in the Coliseum as there are back here? My drummer hurries past with her cymbals and snare. I'm late. You have time, I say, watching her step up to the drum stage. From the corner of my eyes, I spot my manager, Zach Roberts, observing me with an inquisitive expression, his arms crossed over his lean chest. What?
You were sweating. Don't tell me it's the Nashville heat. You have dark, puffy eyes, a frog voice, and you're pale.
What's your point?
You're sick.
I'm going on, Zach. 6 months on tour, 100 cities, can't end with a sore throat, fever, and puffy eyes. Besides, the fans deserve their final CMA Fest performance. Zach rubs his forehead, doubt shadowing his brown eyes.
You look like a bag of bones, Aubrey. Did you lose weight on the tour?
Haven't you heard? It's all the rage. The tour diet. I'm writing a book about it this summer. I pat his cheek. I'm fine. Trust me. The stage manager passes by, flashing his palm.
5 minutes, Miss James.
5 minutes. Where's the familiar rush of pre-show adrenaline? Without it, I'm not sure I can manufacture enough energy to carry me through the set. Zach curves his arm around me.
This is your last performance. Then you're free as a bird for the summer.
Free. Right. Besides this little gig here and that little gig there, a new photo shoot for the Fresh campaign. I lower my chin and gaze at him from under my brow. Not to mention concluding the renegotiation with Songtunes and finishing my next album, and wanting to sleep until fall. He smiles.
We're working with Songtunes, and if you have to cancel a few appearances to get rested, then do it. Besides, if you were sleeping, I can work with some of my other clients for a change.
Oh, please. I'm your favorite, and you know it.
Some things go without saying.
He winks, but his merriment fades.
Hard tour, wasn't it?
Incredibly.
At least the tabloids have backed off.
For now. How could one tour have so much controversy? Stolen equipment and personal items like jewelry. Missing money. A bus fire. The fired bus driver who is now threatening to sue. Worst of all, I parted ways with my musical director, Melanie Daniels. Mid-tour, she announced she wanted more control, more money, and a solo spotlight. We argued. She left. Angry. A few days later, the tour arrived in Dallas amid the swarming media. Frustrated, tired, and hurt, I just had to make a pithy remark about Mel to a nosy journalist, didn't I? The B word slipped out, along with a few other choice phrases. Once the tongue gets loose. This is why I never do interviews. Never. Words get said, ideas twisted. My comment about Melanie leaving the band made celeb magazines and tabloid headlines around the world. Remembering causes my pulse to pound and my middle to constrict. I fall against Zach.
Aubrey, you can't go on,
he says, pressing a fatherly hand to my forehead.
You're burning up.
I'm going on. The rest of my band emerges from a dark corner of the stage, and I move away from Zach, forcing my lips to smile. All set? Vicky Campbell, my bass player, puts her hand on my shoulder. Let's do it.
1 minute.
The stage manager passes again, flashing a finger in our faces.
1 minute.
Rascal Flatts is performing on stage 2 and coming to the end of What Hurts the Most. I breathe deep, shaking out my hands, stretching my neck, wiggling my legs. Tom Petty sang it right. The waiting is the hardest part. Closing my eyes, I take a deep breath and... A firm hand slips over my shoulder, and soft lips nuzzle my neck. My heart races as I whirl around. Carr, what are you doing here? Nervous.